Mind travels, purpose uncovered. He floated through the first part of his time, oblivious to life-determining dogma. He really struggled when he required wisdom, but this was grown in him. Badly sown seeds probably caused the reason to commit to searching for answers. It also led him to having to really concentrate on who he was and what he was about, and this leads to purpose unveiling. He became the architect of his own identity, as he was unfortunately identified by disability. After never growing up rightfully, he immaturely severely injured himself. He had a drunk drive car crash. The entry and introduction to adulthood was mangled because of his limited learning and other tremendously affecting character warping incidents or baggage. This was an extra test on his durability. He met with obstacles like he had never witnessed. The crash became obsolete and not the most determining. He learned appreciation and finally regarded his mind. He did not put to use its agility until devastation inferred. Use it or lose it, and he lost. This is how he learned to appreciate. He went on a self-made mission and discovered that a vibrant mind is helpful, but certainly not necessary for a happy, productive and creative life. On he goes alongside essences and advantages, solitude and stigma. He turns all his quiet time into writing and recording. His life will not be worthless, helping him develop into a life educator. He began talks on disability and anti-drunk driving, carefully using a previous as his tool to defer. This was very successful. He once proclaimed defeat and drank lots in consolidation, but he found strength and rebuilt himself entirely through self-healing. He now wants to educate the world, so he believes his work will enhance sense and well-being. Diamond seeds. He, along with vivid mind, dreamt dreams that create worlds. He has a vision to alter the figures for drunk drive deaths and train the people in mind, powers we all own, reality, well-being and healing in people who drive with stupor or hold stigmas or lack belief or want to improve themselves and their surroundings. Reality making is where he is at today. He's embarking on the biggest, most rewarding and worthwhile mission. This with a lost mind. He did not comprehend to satisfy the need for reward when he was too adept at dreaming, so it slapped him and landed on his lap. Make use of yourself. I always dreamed of having some benefit on the world, but did not know how. This was meant to be. I cannot not change people in health-promoting, sense-making, life-enhancing ways. Life goes on. Lost the plot when I was young. No direction. Drinking and drugs. Fighting and driving. Driving destiny and my car. Had a colossal drunk drive car crash. Years of recovery, acceptance and denial. Life finds us meeting. Will not waste your time. Virtually honour life just because this life allows me to give you sublime teachings. They taught me, they still are, so there is no reason you cannot make the best better and get this knowledge up front. I dream today of how life would have evolved if I knew this stuff punctually. Began life, lacking substance, life skills education, full of ignorance and a sort of self-importance, was a dreamer, but not dreams of goal, ambition, success and love, just kid-like daydreams. Something kept telling me everything was going to be okay. This was the divine talking, which I also did not regard. Higher power guiding my thought. Feel like I am finding that path where things are good after travelling many journeys up many pathways. With losses and continued opposition, I am strong enough to overcome this. Do not ever doubt yourself or believe in fanciful horror stories if you are told these. I am adept at this advice for one main reason. You live through an experience and you can become proficient or even expert. Lived life in disregard, little gratitude and no belief. Just kept asking with my mighty mind, why am I so lucky to get all this? Something has got to come out of this. But I did not know what. Failed to grow up in my prior reality, so I was forced to, in the beginning, twisted one. Reached divinity and through my words, warped my reality again. Then I had to rebuild my amazing path and continued with effort to reach the enlightening experiences of this sacred planet. Careful how and what you speak, think and imagine. Only do these in good ways that enable your best to emerge, and it will. Find myself here, drunk driving nearly killed me, but since given me the most rewarding experiences. Talking to large audiences as a person who considers himself a bit intimidated, making a definite difference in the attitudes of others for the best, witnessing not only children learning but adults too, not only witnessing but creating that masterful learning environment for all. I am trying to lead others in my success so they can produce the same and finally, if not totally, then in the majority, eradicate dangerous drunk drug driving and promote disability equality. We can do this all.